Meech's son and BMF actor Lil Meech snitched on his day one when they had already got away with it. Okay, I'm lying. He's really not a day one. He's more like day 3,567, but he's ready to tell it all. But before we get to that, we have to give proper evidence as to why he should have known that when it came down to it, Lil Meech was gon' fold. Now, I hate to bash Lil Meech. I actually think that he's a talented actor. I watched BMF this morning and was thoroughly entertained, right? But what I will say is, in real life, I hate to do this, he's a goddamn goofy. Exhibit A, man. Do y'all remember when Lil Meech was dating Summer Walker? And somebody put up a Ring camera footage when he was in Texas with a nice, thick, young, tenderoni thing going into her apartment, about to grease her down and lay it down Diddy style. And somebody put him out there saying, that don't look like Summer Walker. And remember, Meech responded to this by saying, what, I couldn't help my cousin out with the bags? She had groceries. Like, what are we talking about?
Damn, I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house. We went to the grocery store, man.
Yeah, right, Meech. Hey, if that was your cousin, then you might have to call the ancestors and let them know that you made a boo-boo because you was in her boo-boo. Now, anyway, the fans would even try to help Meech out by photoshopping grocery bags in front of the door. I mean, this went viral. It was a hilarious day on Twitter. Another exhibit that we would see would be Lil Meech not being able to sexually control himself. He had no sexual discipline because he would go get sloppy top down in the bathroom at the studio by Selena Powell. You know, the double crossing newer version of Cat Stacks. Yeah, she a old hoe. She one of those. And you would also be in the bathroom with another friend, letting her record the whole session. Now, the biggest, goofiest moment that Demetrius Flannery Jr. had thus far is when he went to the airport and accidentally had Blake in his bag. Yep, he didn't check his bag, or he's saying it was the security's bag. I don't know. But when TSA and the officers confronted him about it, he talked in his white voice. He was no longer talking like his daddy, you feel me? And he went up there and said, "Sir, I'm a minor. Sir, can I call my mom? Listen, it's not my gun. It's my security's gun. It's my little brother's bag, sir." When in actuality, Lil Meech was definitely over the age of 21.
What's that? It looks like there's firearms in it.
Sir, listen, I swear to God, I'm not with that bag. That's my little brother's bag. Sir, listen, I swear to God, sir.
I know, but unfortunately, there's certain procedures we have to follow.
Okay,
anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right, so listen,
You
sir.
understand that, correct?
Can you please give me
Do you have
a
your
chance?
ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, sir, listen, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out
let's
after
do it.
the fact,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me, be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand that?
Sure, I understand.
Okay. This is just for your safety and everybody else around you because there's guns involved, okay? Or possible guns. We have to confirm it. Okay, X-ray doesn't tell us 100%, okay? It just says there's a possibility, and that's what it appears to be. You understand? Do you have anything else on you at this point?
No, sir, I promise I don't.
Okay.
I'm an actor, sir.
No, I understand.
Man.
Do you have a
It's gonna
concealed
ruin my
weapons
life.
permit or anything like
No,
that?
I don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother's he was outside waiting for me, sir. promise you, sir, that's not mine. I have security guards, sir.
Okay.
See how much jewelry I have on me?
Listen, that's okay if you got that. The problem is bringing it into the
I know, sir,
checkpoint.
but I would
Just
never
have a
do
seat
that.
for me.
My mom's a flight attendant.
Just have a seat.
I would never do that, sir. Promise you, man. I went to private school. I'm a good kid, man.
I'm not saying you're bad. Have I mistreated you or anything?
Not at all. Not at all, sir. I'm just trying to tell you, sir.
But you understand the severity of what is occurring, right?
I would never do this. I fly every week.
Listen,
It's a huge
if what you're
mistake,
telling me
sir.
is true, we can work things out.
Yes, please.
Okay?
Please, officer, please. I'm working.
But there's procedures we have to follow. It looks like possibly 2 guns and a few mags. He's saying that he's an actor and he has private security guards.
Does he have
didn't
security
pack-
weapons permission?
No,
sir.
he doesn't have a.
Listen, sir, I was going to tell
Right?
you.
His ID and everything's supposedly in the bag.
Listen, sir, I want to tell you 1 second. I fly every week, sir. I have 2 security guards, and we are rushing to the airport. I have a premiere. I'm an actor. That's why I have a big chain. Me and 50 Cent have a TV show. Sir, this will ruin my life.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit?
No, sir, but I
Sit
never.
tight, don't say a word.
Okay.
Now that video was important because a lot of people called Lil Meech a rat after that. Now to me, I didn't think that he was a rat. If that's security's guns, they probably have permits. It is what it is. I think that he did the right thing. But what I will say is, it definitely would leave a thought in my head to be like, he doesn't seem like somebody that you need to be doing crime around, or he needs to be doing crime around you. You got to be careful of this dude. Now, apparently a lot of people in Meech's inner circle, they dipped out after he had that footage come out. But there was one person who stuck around, and his name was 3 Luck. Now, 3 Luck was there for his protection, you know, part of the entourage. He was the street nigga that held him down. And the thing was, he already had came off of a 10-year bid, and he met Lil Meech through a mutual friend, and he ended up being one of the homies that were really close with Lil Meech. Fast forward, Meech is out here riding around the streets of Atlanta with his day 3,547 homeboy 3 Luck, and Meech ends up getting pulled over by the cops. The problem is that 3 Luck is lacking. He's asleep in the car. He's had no awareness. He probably tired. They went out popping bottles the night before. He's still recovering. Some fucking security that he is. Now, in the midst of getting pulled over, Lil Meechy Mouse realizes, hey bro, I got guns and drugs on me. Yeah, I can have guns, but guns and drugs don't mix. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I watch BMF and I watch Big Meech, I realize that he's not one of those gangsters who shoot him up, bang, bang. He's all about peace and money. And when I look at him and I look at these situations, I realize that Lil Meech kind of fell from the same tree. Now, in this situation, Meech says, you know what, bro? It's every man for himself. I gotta stay in the streets, and that's the same attitude I feel like I saw Big Meech on the show. I mean, if you look at what Lil Meech is doing in the airport, yo, I'm a minor. He's thinking. It ain't the smartest thing, but he's thinking. He's trying to out-slick the people. So when this traffic stop happened, Lil Meech takes the drugs and the guns and plants it on his sleeping partner. Now, I don't know if he woke him up and said, hey, take this charge, or if he just threw it on him and the cops walked up like, yeah, what's happening? Now, apparently Lil Meech had a warrant out for his arrest in a surrounding city, and that's why the APD pulled him over. Like I said, he planted the guns and drugs on 3 Luck. But the thing was, 3 Luck would be smart enough to hide those drugs. And he would hide them so good that he almost got away with it.
Here is the robbery.
Hey, this is 3280. We have Demetrius Fleneroy detained on a traffic stop. I know he was a suspect in one of your guys' cases. And we have his passenger in custody with 269s. I was just updating you.
All right.
Go to track 1.
You're welcome. Go back. got you. I got you. I can let you pass.
Robert, you up on tech one?
You said you got what's the Demetrius last name?
Now, as you see, they did a full traffic stop. All they found was the burners. But you're in Georgia. It's not illegal to have guns in the car. You could have the biggest chopper riding around with you as a passenger. And then police would be like, oh, I see your gun, license and registration. You just ran a red light. Everything's cool. That's how that works. But Lil Meech would panic. The police came up to him and they said, hey, all y'all got was guns. Y'all all right. We in Georgia. You didn't break any laws. And instead of Meech realizing, damn, we got away with it, he would dime his friend out to the police by saying, y'all ain't get the other stuff. Y'all ain't get the other stuff. And the police would then go and research 3 Luck and realize that he had drugs. And that's bad if you're a convicted felon. And not only did he get popped by the police, the feds got involved. And he's now serving a 40-month sentence.
Oh. Good, man.
Hey, supercharger running guns stuff. Yeah. Okay. That's what y'all found out. Y'all found it.
It's not illegal.
Huh?
It's not illegal.
What is it?
It's not illegal
It's not illegal what?
to have a firearm.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
Huh?
The other stuff.
Talking about the other guy?
The other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Now 3 Luck would respond to this from the prison walls. And forgive me if I do not read this correctly. He types in street nigga. He would say, reason I got to go do fed time. See, this the shit I hate. Fake ass ninjas like Lil Meech and my crazy life supposed to be real, but you do hoe shit. See, meme, I hate your pops breed a lame like you. See, the third video is when we was gonna run, but I was cursing this bitch ass nigga out for throwing all his shit on me while I was asleep in the whip. By the time I checked this shit, 12 was walking up to the car. You can look at my face, I was hot. I done lit up a broke cigarette, SMH. 2 videos, he admitting he was sorry and was gonna pay me back, including being disloyal to 50 at the same time, etc. in 5 video. Why you asking 12 did they get the guns and other stuff off me? That ain't a form of telling. I'll think about it, emoji. See, the only reason I came around little drug head ass little boy because thinking this nigga, my crazy life, my homie, been known over 20 years, but to come to find out his disloyal himself, how you with the same nigga that put me in a fucked up position. I spent hella money on lawyers and 3 different bonds because this kitty cat ass nigga, but you busy pulling in, teaching this nigga how to keep his face clean and being loyal to a nigga that was making sure that he was straight and safe while he was so far gone off drugs and pills. I lost my business, money, and I'm about to lose years out of my child life because this ninja meme. I'm so mad at the cow homie crazy life because he know what the nigga did and you my homie, but you rather hold a nigga eggplant to be in the limelight. But these the same ninjas that say death before dishonor, that shit just words like I love you. Now 3 Luck would even provide footage of a recorded call with Lil Meech apologizing for getting him into this situation.
I just heard the person just told me shit. I'm trying to make, speed up the process.
Yeah, that shit just, nigga ain't got no trouble but to fight the situation. It's just the situation I put my family through.
That's not right.
I'm thinking that was gonna be handled already, so I really took a chance on using the money I had saved up for my family.
apologize for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They really going through shit, bro.
Nah, I feel that. What y'all gonna do if y'all ain't gonna do the show tonight? What y'all gonna do?
Now I get it. This looks bad. And Meech is definitely a rat. He's definitely a guy that I would never trust to be around. But Mr. 3, look, I gotta get on your ass. Because see, you thought it was all just fun and games. You thought that it was time to just hang around the famous actor who portrays himself to be a street nigga. I get all of that. But we know how this works. When you're the entourage, you're the fall guy. Let's just be honest. You're the guy that takes the charges for the man who's putting money in your pockets. That's really what it is. My whole thing is you saying you took me away from my kids, you did this, you did that. I'm pretty sure you knew this man had guns and drugs in the car when you hopped in there. So anything could happen and you fell asleep in the car. 50 Cent had already posted that this man was a junkie that I sent to rehab. One thing about junkies, you can't trust them. And you took your overly grown ass in the car, chilling with him, trying to have fun. And if you really pay attention to you recording the conversation that you and Meech was having where he's apologizing, were you really feeling betrayed at the time? Because when I noticed after you having that conversation, trying to bring up money, instead of just asking them, hey, I need you to pay for my lawyers because you were pussyfooting around, yeah, I really got to pay a lot of money. I hate it. I'm putting my family in this position. When you should have just been like, yo, Meech, bro, I just took this charge for you. Please, just, you got to help take care of this, bro. Instead of doing that, you was on the phone with him at the end of the conversation talking about what y'all doing tonight.
Nah, I feel that. What y'all gonna do if y'all ain't gonna do the show tonight? What y'all gonna do?
So you were still trying to hang out with this dude. You said you was cussing him out in the car when he put the blicky and the drugs on you, but yet you still wanted to kick it with him that night? So now that you gotta go do Fed time, that's when it's an issue. I ain't going. So I'm not sure if Meech actually did you wrong, but one thing I will say is that Meech was supposed to tell you, hey, listen, bro, I got you, I'm gonna hold you down. But Meech was so much of a J-Cat. He was so much of a loser, spending all his money on chrome hard jeans that he couldn't even help his homeboy out in a time of need when he's the one who put him in that situation. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Do y'all think that Lil Meech is a snake, or do you think that he was following protocol? Do y'all think he's a goofy? Just let me know y'all thoughts down below. And if you're still here, please look somewhere on the screen and click on this video that I just recently put out about Cassie being the mastermind and one of her escorts exposing her on the Art of Dialogue. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby. Boom!
Just LaFlair.
It's him.